He didn't come back because he loves you. This is the real reason a man comes back to his ex. I'm going to say it the way it actually is, not the way you wish it was. If you're here waiting for, he realized I'm the one, he changed, he's ready now, that is not reality. That's the dream you hold because it makes your pain feel meaningful. It's the fairy tale script. He left, he lived without you, he suffered, he compared you to everyone else, he understood you're rare and irreplaceable, and he came back because love won. That storyline feels safe because it turns heartbreak into destiny instead of humiliation. It turns, he walked away from me, into, he just needed time to understand how valuable I am. But here's what you don't want to hear. In real life, most men do not come back because they were spiritually reborn. They come back because something didn't work for them. That's it. Not poetry. Logistics. And once you understand this, you will never again confuse "he texted me" with "he chose me." You will stop treating "hey" at 1 a.m. like a love confession. You will start treating it like a threat to your stability. After you see this, you literally will not be able to see him as romantic anymore, because you'll start recognizing pattern, not emotion. Let's go to step 1, when he left. When a man leaves, most of the time he is not devastated in that moment. You are, not him. This part hurts, but stay with me. He is almost never leaving with tears in his eyes, whispering to himself, "What have I done? I'm losing the best woman I'll ever have." That is how you experience the breakup. That is not how he experiences the breakup. In his mind, when he walks away, the main thought is not, "I'm losing love." The main thought is, "I'm escaping pressure." He's thinking, finally, this constant emotional demand is going to stop. He is not thinking in deep romantic language. He's thinking in nervous system language. He's in a state of overload. To him, the relationship became something that is always asking, always needing, always pulling. From his point of view, every conversation turns into, "What's wrong? What are you feeling? Why are you distant? Why didn't you text me back? Why don't you reassure me? Why don't you open up to me?" He feels like he is constantly on trial. He feels like he has to manage your feelings even when he can barely manage his own. Now pause. You hear that and you go, "But I wasn't even asking for that much. I just wanted him to talk to me and be present." Of course, because to you, asking for emotional closeness is normal in a relationship. But to him, especially if he is emotionally avoidant, emotional closeness isn't safety, it's pressure, it's obligation. It's, "I'm being forced into a space I don't know how to operate in without disappointing her." So you read, "Talk to me, I just want to feel connected," as love. He reads, "Talk to me, I just want to feel connected," as stress. This is the split. So when he leaves, what he's actually doing is shutting off a source of stress. For you, the breakup equals heartbreak. For him, the breakup equals relief. He is not walking out thinking, "I'm losing my forever." He's walking out thinking, "I can breathe again." Literally that basic. It's body level. Finally, no one is asking me to explain myself. Finally, I don't feel guilty every day. Finally, I'm not expected to perform emotionally when I'm tired, shut down, numb, angry, or just not in the mood. And you are spiraling. He is decompressing. You can't sleep, you can't eat, your chest physically aches. He, in that exact same time window, is sleeping better than he has in weeks. You're replaying every moment, wondering, where did I mess it up? He's just sitting in quiet thinking, thank God it's not tense right now. You're in the movie, I just lost something irreplaceable. He's in the movie, I just turned the volume down. You're in grief. He's in silence. You're in emotional emergency. He's in nervous system cool down. You are not in the same experience. That alone already explains 50% of the confusion. Now we move to step 2. His life without you, a few days or weeks later. This is the part almost nobody wants to hear, but if you skip this, you will fall for him again. Right after the breakup, a lot of men feel not sad, but high. Not broken, but light. This is why you see him acting fine on social media, and it makes you want to scream. You're like, how is he laughing? How is he out? How is he normal? Did I mean nothing? And you start telling yourself a story like, he's faking it. On the inside, he's dying. Sometimes? Rarely. Usually? No, he's not dying inside. He's actually enjoying the drop in pressure. Let's talk practically. Suddenly, nobody is checking his phone activity. Nobody is asking, why didn't you answer for 2 hours? Nobody is saying, where were you? Nobody is reading his tone like a microscope scan. Nobody is looking into his face going, "You seem off, what's wrong, talk to me." Nobody is telling him, "I need you right now." He can go out with his friends, vanish for a night, wake up at noon, and not open his phone to a wall of emotional paragraphs. He can text whoever he wants just to feel wanted. He can flirt in DMs just to remind himself, "I still got it." He can sleep with someone, get the physical validation, and not have to answer the next morning. So, what are we? He can exist messy, unguarded, unaccountable, unavailable, and nobody is banging on the door of his emotional world demanding entry. To him, this feels like freedom. It feels like oxygen. His brain says, finally no responsibility. Finally, I'm not failing someone every day. Finally, I don't have to feel like the bad guy 24/7. He is not sitting there thinking, what a tragedy, I lost my soulmate. He is thinking, finally that tension is gone. This is why, in this phase, coming back to you is not even a question for him. If this freedom mode feels good, if his ego is getting fed, if he's getting attention, sex, distraction, entertainment, and zero obligation, then in his mind, the breakup is validated. He believes he made the right call, which leads to a rule you absolutely have to tattoo on your brain. Men do not come back from satisfaction. They come back from disappointment. He does not return because everything is amazing. He returns because something out there did not do what he thought it would do for him. So now we go to step 3, the crash. The crash is when the fantasy version of life without you stops matching reality. He thought no drama. He got no warmth. He thought no pressure. He got no connection. He thought freedom. He got empty. This part is important. He expected easy. He expected low effort, high reward. Fun, attention, no arguments, no deep talks, no how do you feel, and no we need to work through this. He pictured basically an emotional all-inclusive, pleasure on demand, zero responsibility. But what does he actually experience after a while? He experiences that other women don't automatically know him. They don't soothe him instantly. They don't read his silence and stroke his ego because he's just overwhelmed. They're not invested in keeping him regulated. They're not emotionally babysitting him. They're not worshiping his potential. They're not sitting there saying, I know you're good deep down, you're just scared. I believe in you. They're just living their own lives. They flirt, they hang out, they vibe, and then they go home. They're not his emotional nurse. He realizes something he didn't have language for when he was with you. You weren't just a girlfriend. You were stability. You were the safe place. You were the person who paid attention to him on a level that almost felt unfair. You noticed when his energy dropped. You could tell when he was mentally burnt out. You heard his voice slightly lower than usual and you knew he was done. You could send one message and his whole body would chill. You gave him emotional shelter. You gave him ego protection. You gave him a landing. And here's where it gets ugly. He did not call that love when he had it. While he had you, he labeled that exact care as she's intense. She's always on me. She's always asking something. She's exhausting me. She needs too much. She stresses me out. He told himself you were the problem. You were the source of pressure. Then he walks out and realizes, oh, nobody else is doing that for me. Nobody else is handing me that level of safety. Nobody else is holding me up like that for free. This is when he comes back. Not when he's happy, when he hits the wall. When he realizes that freedom actually feels like emotional coldness. When he realizes that casual attention isn't the same as being deeply understood. When he realizes that sex isn't the same as being calmed. When he realizes that being left alone is not the same as being loved. Now, watch how he returns, because this is where a lot of women fall straight into the trap. He very rarely comes back as a grown, accountable man. He almost never starts with, I treated you badly. I left you alone in pain. That wasn't okay. I regret it. I want to fix that. Tell me what you need to feel safe with me, and I will actually do it consistently, not for 3 days, but for months. He doesn't come in that way. Instead, he slides in with bait. Hey, stranger. Be honest, you miss me a little? How have you been? Or even lazier. He reacts to your story with a heart emoji at 1:12 a.m. Zero responsibility, zero ownership, zero depth. That message is not an apology. That message is not commitment. That message is not change. That message is a scan. He is not walking back into a relationship. He is shaking the handle on the door. He's basically asking one question: can I still get in? He is not offering you himself. He is checking if you are still available for him. Read that again. This is where you usually start to feel hope, because your body reads he's back. But read his behavior, not your hope. He's not saying, tell me what I did to you. He's not saying, how bad did I hurt you? He's not saying, what was happening to you mentally the night I walked out? He's not saying, who held you when I didn't? He's not saying, what do you need from me now? Do you get it? He's not trying to make you safe. He's trying to make himself calm. Here's the real question he's asking underneath that hey. If I get lonely at 2 a.m., can I still flip you back on? If you answer warm, soft, open, his ego relaxes instantly. Good, she's still mine. I didn't lose her. No emergency. If you answer cold, distant, boundaries up, he often gets irritated. Passive-aggressive. Oh wow, you changed up fast. Okay, I see how it is. You different now, huh? Pause. That irritation? You misread it. You think, see, he's upset, he still cares. No, that irritation is not, I'm losing the love of my life. That irritation is, I'm losing control over a resource I assumed would always be available for me. And now we get to the dirtiest truth in this whole cycle. A man can 100% not want to be in a real relationship with you, and still not want you in a real relationship with anybody else. He can say, I'm not ready for commitment, while actively blocking you from emotionally moving on. He can refuse to show up for you daily, but still expect you to emotionally orbit him. He doesn't necessarily want to be your partner, but he absolutely wants to be your center. How does that look in real life? It looks like this. He's not with you, but he won't release you. He's not building anything with you, but he doesn't let you build anything with someone else. He's not showing up for you, but he pops up the second you start healing. And he's not choosing you, but he wants you emotionally unavailable to anyone who might. He keeps you suspended, on pause, on hold, on maybe. You are never fully with him, and you are never fully free of him. You're in emotional limbo, and that limbo serves him perfectly because it means you are not truly available to be loved by someone consistent. Now let's go even deeper into his self-justification, because this is where it gets almost insulting. In his head, he is not the villain at all. He will literally convince himself he's doing nothing wrong. He'll say to himself, I'm just checking on her. We're adults. I care about her. I just wanted to say hi. I'm not trying to hurt her. He frames it as kindness, as maturity, as look, we're cool. We're not toxic. We're just two grown people who still talk. But underneath that kindness, there's something else. Control. He knows exactly what his little message does to you. He knows you'll feel that jolt in your stomach. He knows you'll start thinking, maybe he realized. Maybe this is it. Maybe we're fixing it. He knows saying one casual hey can pull you emotionally right back into his gravity. He might not say this part out loud, but he understands the effect. Translation of his hey. Not, I'm coming back to you, but I want to make sure I still have access to you. Your body, your attention, your loyalty, your emotional care, your softness, your availability. That's the truth. He's not asking for a relationship. He's asking for access. And now we hit the final piece of the pattern, the part that makes you feel insane. Why does he disappear again after he comes back? Because he already got what he came for. That's the whole answer. He's not staying because staying would require actual work. Staying would require consistency. Staying would require real presence, real listening, real repair, real change. That's effort. He doesn't want effort. He wants reassurance. He came back to confirm the door is still unlocked. He came back to calm his fear that he lost you. He came back to feel like, if I ever get lonely, if I ever need comfort, if I ever need sex plus validation plus softness, someone who understands me without me talking, I still have her. Once he gets that confirmation, once you answer, once you're not cold, once he knows you haven't detached, his anxiety goes down. Okay, she's still mine, crisis over. And the second his anxiety goes down, he disappears again. Just like that, inside his head, he literally plants a flag in you. This one is still available to me. I can come back whenever I feel like it. He marks you as reserve, backup, safe landing, emotional charger. He labels you as not lost. Then what does he do? He goes right back to doing whatever he wants. Talking to other women, sleeping with other women, chasing whatever feels exciting, testing new attention sources, all of it. But now he's relaxed, because in his mind, you're still emotionally his. You're sitting where he left you, waiting, safe. From your side, this feels like mental abuse. And honestly, emotionally it is. He shows up, disappears, reappears, disappears. It's a cycle, up, down, up, down. You start shaking. You can't think. You can't move on because every time you start to detach, he reappears just enough to reopen the wound and restart the hope. So you create explanations that make it romantic, because romantic explanations hurt less than manipulative explanations. You tell yourself he's torn, he's confused, he doesn't know what he wants. He's scared to love, he's afraid to get hurt again. He's protecting his heart. He's not ready, but he cares. Listen to me. Most of the time it is not that deep. Most of the time it is not, he's scared to love you too much. Most of the time it is, he doesn't want to lose his influence over you. This is not a tortured poet soul. This is resource management. He doesn't want to fully choose you. He also doesn't want to fully release you. Why? Because the second he fully releases you, someone else might choose you, and then you'll experience what consistency feels like. And once you experience consistency, you'll never again accept breadcrumbs from him. And that is his worst-case scenario. That's the real game. And this is why you cannot keep romanticizing his weakness. His weakness is not proof of some tragic epic love. His weakness is not, he's a broken man and only I understand him. His weakness is convenient for him. His weakness is his favorite position. He keeps you, but he doesn't take you. He limits your freedom, but he doesn't look like the bad guy. He blocks you from healing, but he can proudly say, I'm not stopping her from moving on. He will literally tell himself, and maybe even tell you, I'm not holding her back, she can do what she wants. Meanwhile, every time you do try to move on, guess who pops up at 1:07 a.m. just to check on you? It's not love, it's maintenance of control. So here's the sentence you need to tattoo on your mind. This is not a love story that can't die. This is not two people who just can't quit each other. This is not he loves me so much it terrifies him. This is control. This is about him not being ready to surrender his influence over your emotional life. This is about him not being ready to let you be peaceful, loved, chosen, without him. And once you see that clearly, his little hey stops being a reason for hope. It becomes a siren, a warning, a boundary moment. Because now you know he didn't come back to build with you. He came back to make sure you're still available to be used by him whenever he wants. That's not romance. That's possession. And once you call it by the right name, you are done playing his game.